Hi everyone, welcome. If this is your first time here, welcome back. If this is not your first time here, this is April with Plan with April, and today I am in the Neck Mitt Ring Bound Planner, and I am so excited. So today is going to be pen test day, and I have been looking forward to this. So I'm going to pull out these 2 pages here. And was it this one and this one? Yes. Close that back up, slide that over there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut little slits so that I can just slide these back in without undoing those rings. Okay. So pen test. Pen test. You guys know I feel very, very strongly about pen testing. I also feel really strongly in this one that I want to keep my colors pretty neutral. So as I'm looking at my assortment out here, I'm feeling this color. I am feeling like I want to test this one. Maybe this guy too. I like that. Maybe this one. Okay. But I also want to try a green. So if I flip back over here, don't I have, it's like a sage green, like a warm, maybe I don't have anything in my Tombos that would be kind of a green. So should we stick with these? Do we need a cool neutral? Should we throw in maybe that one too? I'm feeling like the pink. I'm not feeling the pink. I'm not feeling that. I do like this here. Okay, so let's go over here and let's go ahead and get these down. So this is going to be the 990. And I'm just going to do that. Let me grab my, here's the thing. Every time I feel like I do a pen test, I don't do it very even. And then I get to the end of the pen test and I'm like, oh, well, that doesn't look quite like how I wanted it. So let me draw this line. Let's play with this. So what did I say? This is our Tombow and this was the 990. Perfect. And then let's go in with the 992. Oof, so pretty. Perfect. And then the 942. Yes. And then this one is an N79. Very gray. I like all of those together. I think those look really, really pretty. What is this one? An N79? That's what I just did. So I do have a few duplicates in my stash. What is this one? 020. Should we try it? I'm not a hard no, but I'm not a hard yes. 020. It's a little too yellow for me. So I think I'm going to stick with these 4 until I flip the page over, and we're going to see how they did for ghosting or bleeding. Wow. Okay. All right. I'm a little shocked. That looks so good. I was not expecting that. I was expecting a little bit of bleeding. Okay. With that knowledge, I am going to go in and I am going to grab N57. Which is more of like almost like a green gray. And was it 57 or 70? 57. I want to see. Okay, so a little bit of shadowing. That's not bad. That's a pretty deep color. Okay, I'm happy with that. So I don't know that I want to test any more of the Tombos. I mean, I could go to the extreme and do the N15 if we want to see how dark we can go. How dark can we go? I don't know where my white pen is though, so this one will just be for a sample. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's not surprising at all. So those are the Tombos. Those are the good days. This is the good life. So all of these, I think, are going to be part of this planner lineup, at least in the beginning. I really want this to be aesthetically pleasing, a planner that I sit down and I just want to have a pretty planner. That's what I'm feeling for this. Like, it is so authentically pretty that I want to keep it aesthetically pleasing. And I think having the whole year be in the same color combination, I'm really excited about this. Like, I can already tell that my Instagram is going to be bumped up 900 notches just by using these colors with this gorgeous rings planner. Like, how have I not known about this planner before today? I don't know. All right, so let's go in here. I'm going to leave the Tombos there, but then I'm going to go in with pen test. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a circle, and this is going to be our Uniball 1, which is probably one of my new favorite pens, not even going to try to lie. It's smooth, it feels good on this paper. It's one of those pens that I feel like I can use anywhere, and it's going to be gorgeous. This pen I pulled out of my collection for 2 reasons. Number 1, look at it. It's beautiful. It's from Pen Gems. I got this years ago, and I ordered one of the Pen Gems notebooks that has the really treated, slick paper, and I loved it on that paper. But on everything else I've tried to write with it on, it skips, it's scratchy, and I don't like it. The first thing the second pen that I thought of was this pen on this paper. The Uniball was the first choice, and I love it. Its aesthetics too. But the feel of this paper, the smoothness of it, I'm really got my fingers crossed that this pen is going to be amazing. So, without further ado, fingers crossed. Oh, I was right. Oh, I was right. Oh my gosh. All right. If you have Pen Gems in your collection and you're like me, you have not used these because they skip on regular notebook paper or the Hobonichi paper or the Erin Condren paper, all of the paper except for plum paper and jet pen notebooks, the Einstein paper, get them out. Get them out right now. Get them out right now. This paper, yes. Oh, my hair. You guys don't want that in the photo, in the shot. You don't want that in the shot. Yeah, this. Oh, I am so happy. I love these pens. And now I'll be able to use it again. I mentioned plum paper. I mentioned plum paper because of its coating. This is not coated as heavily or as slick as plum paper. You guys know that is almost like wax paper feel, right? This is not like that. It's got a little toothiness to it. Like, it pulled up the pen, but it didn't hinder it from depositing its ink. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Okay. I talked about my TWSBIs. Should we try? Oh, okay. So I've got 2 TWSBIs inked up right now. I have this one with the obsidian, and I have this one with the copper. I I do have a third pen, but I haven't inked it up yet. In fact, while I'm doing this, I'll show you. This is my pen case that I take every day to work. It's sunglass cases that my sister-in-law made me, and they work so well for holding all of my markers and pens so that when I toss them in my bag, they don't go scattering everywhere. So if you're looking for an alternate to pen cases, try sunglass cases. And if you need one, let me know, and I'll see if my sister-in-law will make you one because she's so good at it. She actually really likes making them. Okay, so TWSBI. This one is the one with the obsidian black ink in it. This is a fine point. I do like how that writes. That writes super well. Aesthetically, again, very, very pleasing. I like how that looks with it. I think it wouldn't have any problem fitting in the pen holder. Pen hole? No, pen holder. Let's try this TWSBI. This is an ultra fine. Or extra. It's extra. Today I'm being extra because this planner is beautiful. Again, wrote amazing. Got an air bubble down there. I might have to clean this one out. Okay, so we've got those two. Those are going to be yeses for writing. Let's go ahead and pop in with the Klenna. Not my favorite. It's not bad, but it is not my favorite. I also want to try, I know this one is blue, but I want to try the Tulle. Like butter. Yeah, that one writes really, really well too. Let's go in here with the Kaweco. This one is an extra fine. It did scratch a tiny bit, but nothing that would bother me, so to say. I want to try the pen and gear. Of course, I want to try the pen and gear. Pretty scratchy. Did you hear it? I'm going to say that one is a no for me. G2. Let's go in with the 10. Oh no. What happened to my 10? Hold on. There we go. That's a solid contender. Let's try the Roller Ball Rolling Writer. I like this one. That one is a contender. Let's do one of the Pen and Gear. This is one of their jellies. Okay. I like that. That was smooth. That one's definitely a contender. What else do I have in here? Oh, I have, we could do the Lamy and the, oh, this one is so old. This is probably one of the oldest fountain pens I own, and it is calligraphy tipped. You can hear it scratch, but I love this pen. Like this is my favorite. And it was probably one of the least expensive pens I've ever purchased. It was one of my first fountain pens, and it is absolutely one of my favorite. This is the Lamy, and I think I've got brown ink in this one. And this is a fine. Okay, that one's a contender too. I really like all of those. I'm trying to think if I have any other pens. Let's try the Muji 0.5. I do use this guy quite a bit too. I think for the writing experience itself, like if I just pulled out the pens that I had like a moment of yes, it's going to be the Uniball, the Pen Gems, the Tool, the TWSBI, these two fountains, and the jelly, surprisingly enough. Where did I throw the jelly? Did I put it back? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. I'm like, why? Because I thought it was the Muji. They look very similar. Very similar. All right. So before I even flip over the page and see which pens did the best, these are the ones that are my favorites of all the ones that I just tested. Even though I feel like this one matches the aesthetic beautifully, I feel like this one does as well. In fact, is it this one? Hold on. I do have another TWSBI that I have not even loaded yet. Is it this one? Yeah. So I also have this TWSBI. Color wise, I think that one will go better if I'm looking strictly for aesthetically pleasing. And either I could load it with the brown or I could load it with the black, the obsidian or the brown. I've got two browns that I ordered because I really do like writing in the brown. So I'm thinking I could use this one for this notebook. That's so pretty. And then just fill it with one of the colors if the TWSBI is a winner. So let's flip. Let's see what we've got. Okay. All right. So that one is not going to work. TWSBI will work. It's shadow. All of these shadow, actually. We've got a little bit of ghosting from all of them. The Pilot Jelly Roll pen, the Pilot Jelly Roll like comparison. I almost said wannabe. That one definitely did more than just shadow. And then the calligraphy bled through. And then we've got these two that bled through as well. So we've got the Tool and the Kaweco. In fact, where did that line up? The Pen and Gear actually did not dry in the amount of time we gave it. So that one is a hard no. Hard no. If I'm going to have pretty pages, I don't want them to bleed through and like stain other pages. I am going to go in with the Sharpie because I do this on every single one of them. I want to see how bad it comes through. Ready? Are you ready for this? Oh my word. So if you look at the Pen and Gear Jelly Pen and the Sharpie, both of them are very similar in their shadowing and ghosting. So that one's going to be a no. Let me see if I've got, I could always test. This one's an 8. This is actually a big Pigma. So let's look at this one. The Pigma 08. This is the Pigma Micron. Less bleed through than the Sharpie or that one or the G210. So actually this one could, these definitely will, this one will not. These will, this one's going back in my work bag. So realistically, if I wanted to pick, let's say three pens. All right, here is my aesthetic marker lineup, right? Here's the colors we're doing here. I am really considering this one, this TWSBI, to be in the mix for this one. I'm also thinking this Pen and Gear. It's just beautiful. I want to have it in there. And then I don't know that I need to add a third. I really don't. If I keep this the black ink and do a brown ink in this one, I think I'm positively set. if I did do another pen, I might do a Uniball one, but I might do it in the brown rather than the black. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. So there is the pen lineup for this notebook system, this planner system. I am so excited. Let me know down below what you think of, oh, there's a baby spider. Come here, buddy. Let me know what you think of the aesthetic so far. Let me know if you agree that these colors are going to be like, I think they're just going to hit that mark. I'm really, really excited. Like, I love this. Okay, stay tuned. The next video in this series is going to be the last video in this series, and you are going to have a chance to win. There's going to be a giveaway, so make sure you stay here, subscribe to the channel, do all the things, and then I'll see you in the next video. Oh, I'm so excited. We're going to do a setup. We're going to set up a month and we're going to set up a week. I want to show you what my ideas are, keeping this aesthetically beautiful. I love you. I'll see you back here soon. Bye. So excited.